Hi Taurus, welcome to your weekly check-in. Everything you need to know about me is below in the description of this video, including how to get a personal reading with me. Please assign genders and identities as they apply to you. Tarot was made a long time before you and me, and it's about evolvement through the energies of the Fool's Journey. Google that, because that's what it is. Not every reading is going to be for you, and that's okay. So if the shoe doesn't fit, don't wear it. And if you don't like shuffling, fast forward, okay? So I am a Leo Sun, Taurus Moon, and my Chiron is also in Taurus. So I am a Taurus compadre, and a lot of readings for Taurus apply to me as well, friends. So let's get into this and see what the overall and most important and significant things are. Oh, different background. So I was on a little bit of a vacation, and then I came back, and so I'm back now, and then I rearranged a bunch of stuff. So it means I can rearrange my schedule too. So, all right, let's get into it. Please share with me. What are the overall and most significant things that Taurus needs to know this week? Please, Spirit. The overall and most significant things that Taurus must know. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. However, he is loyal, stable, and committed. So he's known, kind of for being slow. Not slow like dumb slow, but like slow like taking his time, putting one foot in front of the other. Any type of progress is progress, even if it's an inch, so that's what he values. And so let's just see what that means for the rest of the reading. It's going to be the energy permeating the reading, okay? Okay, so what I see, Taurus, is right now you are in Hangman energy. And so the Hangman is about seeing things from a different perspective and a different angle. It's also about releasing things and things being on pause. So we'll just kind of keep going and see what that means for you. But for most of the time, it means either a pause or you're seeing things from a different perspective, which is interesting because we're having difficulties with some Ten of Swords energy here. So the Ten of Swords is all about betrayal, backstabbing. A lot of the time for me, it just represents an ending period. Like I'm done. I'm over this. So for me, typically as a reader, that's what it means for me when it comes up. So we're having, this is in your difficulties. So just know, like, you're just having an issue with an ending, and you're kind of seeing things in a different way or from a different perspective, or things are on a bit of a pause now, which honestly both can be happening at the exact same time. So you're in your head with this Eight of Swords energy, possibly feeling trapped. That zombie song always comes up for me. Zombies, zombies, when I see this card. So the thing about this card is like, she's not really trapped, right? Like, she's kind of bound. She could walk straight out through these swords right here, or to the side of it, like her dress is flowing through this one. Not really blindfolded, not really bound so well. So it's good that you're kind of seeing things from a different perspective, because that's usually what it takes to get yourself out of this kind of mental entrapment. Along with this, in the past, you have the Two of Pentacles. And so the Two of Pentacles is all about juggling. It can be about, like, if you're being juggled, like someone's got you and someone else. It can be about juggling finances, or just having a lot to do and everything's kind of like, you know. So looks like you could be in your head about some juggling in the past, and you're on pause or seeing things from a different perspective in it because it ended, you know. Or you're in your head about having like a lot of stuff to do. Your goal is the Wheel of Fortune. You want to change? You want to change things? You want to change your luck? That is an amazing goal to have. Okay, my dog is in here with me because she does everything with me. So she's snoring. Just take anything she does as a confirmation. So you want to change things. It's in your goals, and you want to change them for the better. And that's like, woo woo. This card is all also about fate and destiny and things like that. So it's always a yes card, especially in the upright, and that's where you have it right now. And I don't really do reversals because there's 78 cards and I get clarification, so we can figure it out pretty easily. In the near future, you have the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords for me is usually about stalemates, you know, nothing in, nothing out, not wanting to get in a fight with somebody, just like that energy where it's like, nope, 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 not today. You don't want another sword to drop, you know. So stalemates most of the time, where it can be just not choosing to do anything or not choosing to make a decision. Right now, you're seeing yourself in a Five of Pentacles energy. So this is typically about being left out in the cold, which if this was a breakup for being juggled, you shouldn't feel that way. It can also be, it's a notorious single mom card for me. And it can also mean you kind of feel like you're in a financial slump right now. Friends, family, co-workers see you as betrayed. Right now we have the Three of Swords, so I'm inclined to kind of think that you're seeing things from a different perspective because something ended pretty badly, and this means betrayal, and this means betrayal. So this is heartache, betrayal, a lot of times due to a third-party situation, and this can be being juggled, right? So I'm inclined. So the Three of Swords, if I didn't explain all of it, it's about heartbreak, betrayal, being hurt, depressed, things like that. So friends, family, and coworkers kind of see you in that energy. Your guidance is the Ten of Pentacles. So Ten of Pentacles is all about legacy. It's about building a legacy, family. Most of the time it's about big amounts of money. And that includes like inheritance and things like that. So with that being right, beside your near future, you have your guidance. You might be at a little bit of a stalemate about some money or a family matter, something like that. Your outcome is the Emperor. The Emperor is all about stability. He is the embodiment of all the kings in the deck. So the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the King of Cups. He is the man. He's also the divine masculine in the twin flame journey. He's about authority, leadership, stability. He's usually married. He usually is taking care of a lot of things, and he's the divine masculine to the divine feminine. So with this is your outcome, and it can represent a person. So he's like a father, a leader, a boss, a husband, and this being beside your goals, wanting to change. So you either want to change something about leadership, a father, a significant other, your stability, something along those lines, which it looks like a good idea. So just remember, this is permeating the whole deck. So take your time, be methodical, one foot in front of the other while you're making these changes and you're thinking these things out. It looks like you're doing a lot of pausing before you're making decisions, which ultimately will lead to some really good changes and stability, right? So let's see. Do we want to know what this person's thinking and feeling about you? Do we? Okay. Please, Spirit, please share with me what is... Oh, and this can also represent an Aries, by the way. Aries in your future, maybe. I don't know. Please, Spirit, please share with me what is Taurus's person's overall and most significant feelings towards Taurus at this time. Spirit. What are Taurus's person's overall and most significant feelings towards What are Taurus's person's overall and most significant feelings towards Taurus at this time? Oh, I forgot to tell you. So the tarot deck I used is Grand Lux Tarot, if you didn't already know that. It's kind of a popular one. And then we're going to use Heart's Hidden Secrets. Okay, for the Oracle. Please spare me. What are this person's overall and most significant feelings towards this time? Chemistry. Do you have one of those? You have one of those? You break up all the time? You get back together? You got one of those? I understand. I understand. No judgment. Only you. Devoted, attached, crave. Second chance, reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. Is this time 4, 5, or 6 though? Just, make sure it is second chance. There's not 4, 5, 6, 7 in here. Soulmates, deep love, unity, connection. So they do this to you and then they're like in love. That's what happens to me, because I'm all nice. And then all of a sudden, the King Cobra comes out. They think out of nowhere. Okay. Beauty. Charming, graceful, kind-hearted. So literally what I was saying. So you know, what happens is you're in the Queen of Cups energy. They take it for granted. They think they can juggle you, you know, and then, you know, I have a rising Scorpio. That tail come out, you know. Possibilities. Free-spirited, adventure, risks. So that's exactly like the Fool card. You know, taking that leap of faith, going on the Fool's journey. Okay, so Beauty's going right over top of Only You. Leap of faith is going over second chances. And Nourish. Self-growth, self-focused, soul-finding is going right over soulmates, which this kind of gives Empress vibes, or even Queen of Pentacles vibes, because they're both abundant in every way and they're both incredibly nurturing. And then the Queen of Cups, she's kind, loving, forgiving, beautiful, nurturing. So got the chemistry. And it's permeating with the, oh lordy, let me look. So I had moved this Knight of Pentacles, which was the bottom of the other deck. So let's see what happens. We have Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, the Fool, Six. Oh my gosh, this is a story. Oh my god. Okay, you want to hear the story so far? Okay, let me tell you the story so far. Let me tell you the story. Okay, so new beginning. A seed is planted on this connection, this soul, possible soul connection. We've seen that a little bit here with the firecracker, Queen of Wands. Doesn't have to be a female. Could be a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. So we're doing earth signs right now, but fire signs are Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And we're working Eight of Pentacles on taking a leap of faith or a risk and moving things forward to calmer waters. Six of Swords to close out this cycle and reconcile. And I can see the passion. I can see the passion. And I can see clouds your judgment. Stop it. Like the whole story is here. I don't even I get it. No judgment. Lucky you. Glad I'm in your collective. There's hope. All right. So this doesn't look too bad. Like there's no narcissistic cards coming out. So hopefully you weren't like in a high level commitment already and this was just dating and you caught them juggling. I've been in that situation multiple times where they think they're slicker than they are. So let's see. Let's see what they have to say to you, Taurus. Please, Spirit, please share with me. What does Taurus's person have to say to Taurus at this time? Please, Spirit, please share with me. Taurus's person have to say Taurus this time. Please, Spirit. Taurus's person. Taurus this time. What does Taurus's person say to Taurus? Bottom of the deck is I will come back for you. So let's see what else they say. It's probably going to take a minute, but the chemistry is there for sure. Oh my gosh, and right under that is loyalty. And they feel like they're facing karma. So this will take a minute because this is one day. And there is a third party, so, you know, you were right. You were right. They have a realization and they're in turmoil and they feel like they're a cursed man. Divine masculine's coming up. And we had that, right? The goal, or this is your goal, right? Was to change. And you want a divine masculine. So it could be when he comes back, he's going to be coming up back with an open heart, admitting he made some mistakes here. Okay, he's just in a resistance phase and longing, ecstasy. You don't joke with you two. Holy moly. Lucky you. Okay, so that's the bottom of the deck. So let's see what else they have to say. You still hold a piece of my heart. It's really hard for me to open up. Yeah, that tends to like ruin a lot of things, right? Like when you don't know where you stand with somebody and then they go do something really dumb like this, you don't know what you mean to them, right? Because you have to say words. I'm working towards a better future, so that's definitely, I mean, look, if the energies are flipping or you guys are mirroring each other, this would literally be like a goal is to change for change the stability or whatever. And your guidance was the Ten of Pentacles, so that's a heck of stability, right? It's the most you can get. I don't know if I'm cut out for this. It's going over. You still hold a piece of my heart. I wish I had told you how much you really meant to me. Is literally going over top of, it's hard for me to open up. I keep comparing others to you. And so that's going right over top of I'm working towards a better future, right? So I forgot to hold these up, but this is soulmates and nourish. Second chance, possibilities, which is like the full card. Possibilities. And it's only you, my beauty. So you still hold a piece of my heart. I don't know if I'm cut out for this. And that's going over only you and beauty. It's really hard for me to open up. I wish I had told you how much you really meant. Is going over second chance and possibilities. And then I'm working towards a better future. I keep comparing others to you. Is going over soulmates and nourish. Okay. So they're going to come back for you. It's just going to take a minute, but just know, like, I lost the card because I started telling you guys the rest of the story. Let's see, I mixed them up. And the chemistry is definitely there. And just know, like, the second card out underneath it was the loyalty card. So it could be, you know, it was a good idea for this ending to kind of snap them to, especially if they had options, you had options, and if you wanted to move some stuff forward or whatever. Sometimes it literally is what it takes. You got to shut it down because you got to give them rope till they hang themselves type of thing. Or at some point you got to call calf rope and set the boundaries, go Queen of Swords on them, like, you know. And a lot of them, when you do that, that's when they fall in love, because that's when the respect, the lights come on for respect. I don't know why. I don't know why. It just is how it is. And then they're like, I'm in love with that one. She might hurt me, you know. That's what it seems like from the female perspective anyway. Okay, miracle cards. We're going to get one single piece of advice for you to take with you the rest of the week. Like, you can literally get one piece of advice out of this deck, and you don't have to do this 20 or 30 minute reading. In a pinch, in a pinch, in a pinch, in a pinch. All right, let's see. Please, Spirit, please share with me. What does Taurus most need to know? Or what is the single most important piece of advice that Taurus must know and they can carry with them through the rest of the week? Relationships. This one flew out, so we'll take two, okay? So relationships, because I think that's insane that it flipped out in my hand. As temples of healing, relationships are like a trip to the divine physician's office. How can a doctor help us unless we show him our wounds? Our neurotic patterns must be revealed before they can be healed. That is what makes the wounds of love, though deeply painful, part of our journey to God. Okay, let me read that again because I feel like So, as temples of healing, relationships are like a trip to the divine physician's office. How can a doctor help us unless we show him our wounds? Our neurotic patterns must be revealed before they can be healed. That is what makes the wounds of love, though deeply painful, part of our journey to God. So it looks like this one, even though it feels like so Ten of Swords and so heartbreaking right now, it feels like a second chance is coming if you want it. And they're going to be loyal, stable, committed. It's just going to take a minute. You got Okay, I'm going to let you pull one because I was the flipper, so I believe in that for sure, and I felt like we should use it. So what is another piece of advice, Spirit, that Taurus can take with them throughout this week? A little piece of advice that Taurus must have this week. All right. Spiritual techniques. You see that? You might want to look up the meaning of lilies. Okay. Spiritual techniques such as prayer and meditation cannot not work. The question is not whether they work, but whether or not we actually do them enough. Okay, so it's not that we don't know prayer and meditation work. It's, are you doing it? And are you doing it enough? Are you getting grounded? Are you clearing your energy? Are you asking, how must you think differently in order for things to change? Like, if you want this change, it can be like, higher power, what must I know and how must I think differently in order for me to move on to the next phase of my life today, right now, in your higher power's name? There you go. That's a prayer, and it takes no time. You can do it when you wake up, first thing, every morning. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. If you could help the algorithm out, with your likes, shares, and subscribes to get the message out to other Tauruses. I'd appreciate that. Thank you for the ones I have already. If you would like a personal reading with me, just check the description below of this video. I do a one-on-one Zoom call just like this, and I let you record it and keep it forever. So have a great week, Taurus. See you next week.